I'm John Wilson. Welcome to Owned and Operated. So you started posting on Twitter, I guess, the content about the business. You started driving franchisees through that, making your way through some pods. Like, how else have you gotten distribution for the business?
So all of the franchisees that I found for the previous brand, so we did 223 deals at Patch in 2 years. 184 of those deals were done through one franchise consultant.
Which one? Was it like Fast Franchise or whatever?
No. Oh, you're thinking of Franchise Fastlane. That is a franchise sales organization. But no, so there's broker networks and then there's franchise sales organizations. So franchise sales organizations can't exist without broker networks. Broker networks are the lead source. Franchise sales organizations are closing the deal. So I do all the franchise development in-house. I do it. Like, I'm the one talking to franchisees right now, start to finish. And that's been my background for years. So when you're with a franchise sales organization, you pay the majority of your franchise fee as a franchisor to the franchise sales organization.
Right. There's no lead gen dollars. Isn't that the idea? Like, hey, it's 80 grand or whatever to sign up, but that's your total lead gen expense. Like, you don't have to really become a franchisee marketing dollars. They run that. Is that how that works?
That is correct. They handle all of the sales portion so that the franchisor can go and just do the franchising part. Well, I have a unique background where my experience is in franchising. So I've been told that I'm one of the only people in the franchise industry other than a franchise sales organization that can sell 100 units a year. The difference is that I sell them to people who are going to be actively involved in growing the business. And all the other people who are selling 100 units a year are saying, you can run your business as semi-absentee or from your couch.
Yeah.
Hire a manager. You don't need to know anything about it. Like, it's just terrible. And so I'm super transparent, I'm all about accountability. Like, this is what we do. This is what you do. Here are the challenges you're going to have, right? One of my consultants is part of FranServe. He's become a good friend and he's part of Twitter Space. That's how I got connected to it. So Brian Beers came and saw the operation and saw us do a 3,000 square foot house in 25 minutes, start to finish, and charged customer $500, and technicians got paid a $20 tip each, and they were off on their way. The next day, not telling me what he was going to do, and just wrote a tweet thread. And I didn't even know that was like the plan, but like, we got a ton of traction within the Twitter space. It really just resonated with the small business Twitter space, because you see it. There's a lot of people who are looking at taking out a personally guaranteed $2 million loan, and like, they're going to buy an HVAC business they don't know anything about. Like,
yeah, franchising is like having a moment for sure on Twitter. And I think it's exactly that reason. Like 2 years ago, when debt was 3%, 4% on an acquisition loan, nobody was thinking about startups, because why bother if it's a 4% note? But now, economic uncertainty, franchising is on a bunch of people's brains. So definitely, right moment. Thanks for tuning in to Owned and Operated, the podcast for home service entrepreneurs. If you enjoyed today's episode, please hit the like button and subscribe to the podcast. If you have any questions or topics you'd like us to cover, feel free to reach out. You can find me on Twitter at @WilsonCompanies. I'll see you next time.